Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Preston here, and this is the Ambetter Health 400 race review. This is the second race of the NASCAR Cup Series 2024 season, and let me just say that this race was eventful from the start. It was very eventful. It hasn't even been like a full 5 laps, and on lap 2, just when they got around, a big crash happens. Collects 16 cars. That's the most record for cars crashed at Atlanta, for cars involved in an accident at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So yeah, that's a record. And yeah, it was eventful from the start, and it was not. And stage 2 was the cleanest. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and actually talk about what happened. I'm gonna talk about some of the key drivers. Michael McDowell, he won the pole for this race, and he was up front the entirety of Stage 1, and he ended up winning Stage 1. I think the incidents that happened in Stage 1 were that obviously a big 16-car crash that got triggered when an accordion effect happened, that Austin Dillon spun out and took out 16 others. Noah Gragson was involved, Bowman, Reddick, Bubba Wallace, I know, had some damage to that. And Chase Elliott did. He got to the back, and Joey Logano, he was supposed to start second, but due to him not having an illegal glove in qualifying, that he had to force his way to the back, and actually had to end up going for having a pass-through penalty at the start of the race. So yeah, and stage 1 was won by Michael McDowell, and then stage 2. It was just aggressive racing, but stage 2 was great racing, but stage 2 was dominated by Fords. Ford dominated this race today. And I know there were some Chevy players. There was Kyle Busch up there. He was up front for the majority of this race. The Toyotas, especially my guy Denny Hamlin. The dude had a very, very eventful day. Like, shoot, he and Kyle Busch made contact. That spun him out. I thought we were going to be okay. I knew we were going to be okay. But after that crash, when Denny Hamlin got into Chris Buescher and spun out, I thought we were done. I thought we were over. I thought our toe link would be broken or something. But no, we ended up being in contention up until the crash, where we were involved with Chase Briscoe, and yeah, just a 4-wide scuffle, and I ended up not going well. So. Yeah, second race in a row, but it's okay. Super Speedway racing, so, man, talk about an eventful race. I feel like this race was the battle. It's the driver versus the racetrack. You gotta battle the racetrack. You do. You got it. We really do, guys. And handling was a factor, just like there was in the last time we raced it back in July. This race, in my opinion, was just like the July race. And what do you know? The finish of the race, which we're going to get to in a minute, but we're going to save that for the best for last. But man, strategy was involved. You either got to take tires, fuel, and pit road. You have to be in the commitment line for pit road. You have to travel for 90 miles an hour all the way in turn 3 and 4. And then there was one point a pit road scandal with McDowell and Byron, where McDowell checked up too much, got into Byron, and ended Byron's hopes of winning this race. And winning the Daytona 500 champion's hopes of winning this race. Stage 2, by the way, was won by Austin Cindric, and then stage 3, aggressive racing, 3 wide. Handling was a big factor. You gotta really put your handling skills to the test with this racetrack. And we're coming back to this race in the playoffs, the playoff opener. So that's gonna be in September, guys. So, wow, it's gonna be a fun show next September. But now let's get talk about the finish of this race. Right after that final caution, I believe it was 5 laps to go. Ryan Blaney, Suarez, Bubba Wallace was up there. Brian Blaney got around Suarez, and Blaney held on to the lead. But Kyle Busch, I think Kyle Busch was one of the... Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney, I know those two weren't involved in any sort of wrecks today. Maybe Martin Truex... I'm not sure if Truex was. I think Truex wasn't involved in any wrecks either. But, man, almost nobody in this race escaped wrecks. There was only, at the end, I feel like there was only, two of them that I could really know. Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney. I know those two. Oh, Austin Cindric. Todd Gilliland. Gotta talk about Todd Gilliland, guys. He was up front for, half the race. A majority of, over half of the race. That Todd Gilliland was up front. But, yeah. But the finish. Oh, my gosh, guys. I gotta talk about this finish. So, anyways, coming out to the white flag, Blaney was out front. Nobody could generate a run. Nobody could have enough energy. But here comes Kyle Busch. He went in the middle, split 3 wide. Blaney was on the bottom. Kyle Busch was in the middle. And Suarez was on the top. And coming to the checkered flag by a living hair, Daniel Suarez gets the win. It's his second career victory. He hasn't won since Sonoma of 2022. Oh my gosh, I really wanted this guy to win a race so freaking bad. Yeah, man, good job, Suarez. Woo! Suarez, I feel like, needed another win. After having seen his teammate Ross Chastain, winning a bunch of races, winning a few races, Suarez's turn, and oh my gosh, guys, this finish, I gotta show you guys. Wow, just unbelievable. A 3-wide finish. Doesn't this finish look like the finish from the first Cars movie? Doesn't this finish look similar to it? Wow. Just unbelievable. It's how it ended. How it looks is exactly the photo finish from the first Cars movie. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, this finish was unreal. A 3-wide photo finish. I think we haven't seen a 3-wide photo finish, I believe, from what I can remember since in the Cup Series. The one I can remember was Talladega back in 2011, where Jimmy Johnson got over Clint Bowyer by 2 1,000ths of a second. It's at least I can remember. I think they were some previous ones, but wow, that close between 3 cars, not 2, 3. Wow, that was insane. That was a great finish. Yeah, congratulations to Daniel Suarez. And what a race this was. This is exactly like the July race. I wanted the race to be like that, and we got that today. We got that, guys. And whew, wow, guys, what a race. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the race results. Alright, everyone, and here is the race results. So, Daniel Suarez, the Amigos, win it. Alright. Suarez wins it, guys. He gets the win. First win, like I said, since Sonoma of 2022. Very happy for Suarez. Let's go. Finishes first. Ryan Blaney second. Man, Kyle Busch third. All of these separates by 3 1,000ths of a second. Wow, what a finish between these three. Austin Cindric fourth. He was up front for the majority of this race. Bubba Wallace, another top 5 finish. Sweet. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 6th. Ross Chastain will finish 7th, towards his teammate. Michael McDowell, who was up front all race, finishes 8th. Chris Buescher 9th. Running over the top 10 is Ty Gibbs. Finished 11th is Harrison Burton. 12th is Martin Truex Jr. He was up there, but he got shuffled to the back. 13th is Corey LaJoie. 14th is Kaz Grala. I know he spun out at one point. 15th is Chase Elliott. He had a roller coaster of a day. 16th is Ryan Preece. 17th is William Byron after getting that damage on pit road. Heading into pit road. Then it's 18th Daniel Hemrick. He was involved in that first big crash. 19th is Carson Hocevar. I know he got damage in the final 30 laps. Justin Haley will end up finishing 20th. John Hunter Nemechek 21st. Austin Dillon 22nd. My favorite driver, Denny Hamlin 23rd. BJ McLeod 24th. Eric Jones 25th. Todd Gilliland 26th. Alex Bowman 27th. Joey Logano, dude. He's had some horrible luck. I mean, really has some horrible luck. He's had had one of the top 10 fast cars in the field, and yet he wrecks out in both of them. So, yeah, but he did run in this race, though. He was able to finish this race, though. Josh Berry 29th. Running in the top 30 was Tyler Reddick. He was like, what, over 15 laps down, but he still was able to finish. Chase Briscoe 31st. He got involved in one of those last accidents. Kyle Larson 32nd. He was also involved in an accident with Brad Keselowski, dude. Brad Keselowski, he was actually my pick to win this race. Brad was my pick to win it. Unfortunately, got caught up in an accident. Christopher Bell, 34th. I know he was involved in that first big one that happened on lap 2. Zane Smith, 35th. Noah Grax and Josh Williams. Josh Williams were involved in that big crash that happened on lap 2. So yeah, guys, in conclusion, this race was really, really great. You had to battle the racetrack, and not only you have to battle the competitors, you have to battle the racetrack. You have to battle the handling. Like, this race had like everything in it. Like great passing, a big wreck at the start. Like everything that could happen in this race. I feel like almost everything that could happen in this race will happen in this race today. And including a 3-wide photo finish. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. Yeah, we got some drivers who had some roller coaster days. Logano, like I said, had a good day and then got caught up in that crash after having some sort of handling issue. Some sort of aerodynamic issue that got up in the Chris Buescher and involved Denny Hamlin. And, man, wow, just what a day. What a race, guys. And, yeah, I'm giving this race a 9 out of 10. I think this is the same rating I gave the July race. And, man, this was a good race. I like this. I enjoyed this race better than the Daytona 500. And this finish was leaps and bounds better than the Daytona 500. Like, leaps and bounds better than the Daytona 500. 3 drivers, photo finish. Love to see it. So, congratulations to Daniel Suarez. Woo! So, yeah, really, really happy for Daniel Suarez. So, yeah, this win punches his ticket to the playoffs. Sweet. So, yeah, I feel like this win for Suarez is crucial. Because I feel like Suarez, this is either a make or break year for the guy. I mean, he didn't make the playoffs last year, but he did make the playoff in 2022 and made it all the way up to the round of 12. So, yeah, guys, I'm really excited for Suarez. I'm really happy for the guy. Wow, what a win. Congratulations to Daniel Suarez. And wow, it was, you had to battle the racetrack, cars were spinning out. It was easy to spin out. Like, cars were on edge. And it was slick out there, too, with the sun being out. But it got grippy towards the end of the race, because we're heading into night. But at the end, wow, what a good finish. With Suarez, Blaney, Busch. Wow, that was a good finish, guys. So, yeah, guys, that is it for this race review. What do you guys think about the finish and the race? Let me know in the comments. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.